Do you notice anything different about me? Oh. Hang on. Do you notice anything different about me? No? Well, I'll give you a hint. That's correct. We now have tridents. This is Poseidon's trident, which has Mending, Unbreaking, and Riptide 3. And this is the God trident, which has Channeling, Impaling, Loyalty, Mending, and Unbreaking. I've never even used the trident before. Imagine that. Literally, have not even thrown one before, so gonna go ahead and... Oh my god. Oh, this is so useful. I will never use fireworks again. Oh my gosh. Can I switch from one pool to the other? Might be also worth taking this off. As well as that. Oh, I can't quite make it across, but... How high can I go? This is impressive. I reckon you could probably Riptide to the top of my base. Or above it, okay. So I think you go further when you're like touching the floor or if there's a solid ground. I also have moss blocks which are, I think, only obtainable in shipwrecks at the moment. Or in the Azalea things. Like, I don't know about them yet, but this is going to set up for some pretty cool decorational stuff. So I can't wait to see what I can end up doing with that as a amateur builder. As for the rest of this episode, I believe all I'm going to end up doing is mining for netherite. Fox hasn't given me back my other pickaxe. He borrowed it to do some mining, but I haven't got it back yet because he's been playing Build a Boat on Roblox recently. I don't know how doing a whole episode based around netherite mining is going to work, considering the fact that it's kind of boring to watch as well as to do. Also, I have like 60 gigabytes worth of videos from the end exploration video, which, you know, that episode is still in the editing process due to time. I would also like to start working on a mega base. I do quite like the way mega bases really, you know, bring together everything that you'll ever need in a base. And I would love to work on a mega base. And I think that the sole reason, pretty much the main reason I wanted to start a new server to do YouTube on, was to build a mega base and be like so impressed with it, and to impress you guys with it potentially. I'm hoping that my building skills will allow me to do something on such a scale. There are also a couple other things I would like to show you with regards to how I got these tridents. And this does require some nether travel. This is my drowned farm. This is the drowned farm. This is where the drowns will enter the nether in this portal here. This is the bulk of the farm. You've got some turtle eggs, which are basically just the bait, and then your drowns will be sent hurtling up these sort of water chutes into the nether, ready for you to completely massacre them. And then, if you head up here, oh my god, I held right click. What? Up here, this is where my little AFK spot is. It's quite easy to get up here using an elytra. I don't have enough ladders to build all the way up here, but whatever. And then from like a few minutes of just AFKing over here, you can just sit here and wait for the mobs to spawn. And then afterwards, drop down and reap the rewards, so to speak. This is where I set up camp to do this, The whole reason we really left the base is just so that we could get some tridents. And get tridents we did, as well as multiple other interesting items, moss included. The most annoying thing, however, is that we didn't actually get the tridents through the farm. We got the tridents, I got all the tridents whilst making the farm. Because obviously I had to go underwater and I had to kill off all the mobs that were attacking me. And so that kind of was annoying. I would like to make the point of entry for that area a little bit easier to find. It seems to me like it's a ridiculously difficult thing to get to. Where am I? Oh, hang on. Okay, I see. No, I've gone in a circle. Wait a minute. How has this happened? Well, we're certainly not over here. There I am. That's the base. I would like to make an old sort of a big grand mansion of sorts. That's going to require a massive amount of stone. And I think I've already planned it out for the most part. It just requires some final dimensions and stuff. So that's going to be again, something of a long-term project. And although it's not entirely massive, it's still going to be kind of big, and it's also going to be a little bit pretty cool. I've started working on a massive hole to gather stone with my silk touch pickaxe. I think I gathered a good amount, don't you think? I'm still going, by the way, but the purpose of this was to get stone. However, I've cleared out such a large area that this could probably be another project, like perhaps a gigantic storage chamber for like all my stuff. Might be an interesting project for later though, because the purpose was to get stone. I needed about 110 stacks, was my rough calculations for my build for my base, and I've got that, I've got that, I've got that. So this is all 81 stacks. That's 90 stacks, 99 stacks, 108 stacks, and there's just these 2 stacks left that are smelting in the furnace right now. So that's how I'm going with that. I also need quite a lot of wood. I think it was about 60 by 60, that's 3,600 wood. Hello. Which means it's time to get bone meal in. Also, since do I want this? Do I want this? Or do I not want this? Do I? That's a dilemma. So I'm just hopping into my testing world real quick. I want to make sure I know exactly what type of wood I want before I go about getting 3,600 spruce wood and then don't like it. We'll take all the woods out for a second. Please don't make me actually like the jungle planks. Okay, good. I don't like jungle. Birch is okay, but I kind of want to move away from birch because I use it all the time. That's not bad, I guess. But neither is dark oak. Regular oak? Which one goes best, do you guys think? So it's between spruce and dark oak. To be honest, I kind of like the dark oak, but does this look better? I think I like the spruce, to be honest. Which is sad because I have dark oak everywhere. I desperately want myself to choose this because it's so easy to get. I'll get dark oak. So 3,600. Let's do some maths here, which means I'm going to have to get the calculator app out on my phone. Let's do 3,600 divided by 4, because we'll need 900 logs. which is about 15, we'll round up to 15 stacks of log. I can do that. There's got to be millions of stacks worth in here. Like, you literally have to spiral tower upwards to be able to deplete the whole tree. This is quite quiet actually. Also, I'm playing Minecraft entirely because Roblox is just completely down right now. I gave up waiting, it's been 48 hours and they still haven't fixed it yet. 2 more stacks to go until I have got everything that I need. 2 more stacks to go until I have got everything that I need. 2 more stacks to go until I can stop singing this god-awful song. I just need a short one now, just one little one. And I guess this tree is for spare wood, I guess, I don't know. So there we go. Got all the stone, which will be converted to stone bricks. Oh, also, I would like to find a place where I can actually build my amazing house. It's probably going to have to be over in this direction, because this is a plains area. There. Just there, that whole area there, that is my zone now. First things first, I'm going to flatten out the land. Thing is, I don't really even know how much land I want to clear out. I'll start doing this, just breaking stuff, and then we'll see. We'll go from there. That's my house there. Let's get the floors started. And there we have it. We have the floors completed. Now we just have to build up the walls. I'm not sure how high they were supposed to be anymore, but we'll figure it out. Another time lapse, I guess, because I'm lazy. So, goodbye. I think it's been a while since the last time you saw me. Last time you probably saw me was when I was time-lapsing building something, I can't remember what. But my computer has really horrible storage issues. I had 3 Foxbot episodes clogging up my system, and they were so big they took up more than like 180 to 250 gigabytes of my computer's space, and it was not doing much for my computer's performance. And I still have 1 episode left to go, but that's only about 25 gigabytes of videos, and that's this video. It's not even done yet, so you know. But I'm gonna try and cut down the amount of recording time, even for time lapses, because there's a lot going on at the minute, and it's certainly not doing my computer any good. So I'm probably going to be doing more jump cuts than time lapses now. But as you can see, a lot has happened. I built a roof for one, built a massive stained glass window. Also, I updated to 1.18 and have not got Optifine, which is why I'm not zooming in excessively on everything. I do need to figure out how to light the top part up so that it doesn't just look ominous and weird. I found a wandering trader who was going to sell me some compact compressed ice, but then he died, and this is all that's left. So I found some. There was a thunderstorm, and I took full advantage of that with my channeling trident. And finally, I got a storage system. And finally, I've got a front porch going on. It's going to have some sort of fences, perhaps some iron bars or something, and it's going to go all the way around the house. I still have to do a lot of terraforming in this area in particular. I'm going to need to carve down this entire mountain, completely downscale it. I don't know how big it is, let me just have a look. Oh dear. I'm going to want to probably have a back garden, to be completely honest, so if I want to have a back garden, I'm going to want to carve a decent chunk of this whole thing down, which is going to be quite the project. Obviously, gonna pass on doing that in this episode because I have far too much on my mind that isn't back of base related, such as my front porch. Now, this is a really large front garden thing. It's gonna be made up of a random pattern of gravel, cobblestone, and andesite. Also, I had to block a lake, so all of this going on underneath. You know, I do often say that people who improperly fill in holes in the land are just, they deserve all the punishments Minecraft gods can give them. But in this particular case, I felt it was necessary to leave it unblocked, despite me being in excess of dirt and grass, because it would have cut off an entire lake full of wildlife, and that's just not what I do. That's not what I'm about. So yeah, I'm carving into this mountain at the moment. Well, mountain, more of a small hill, but carving out an area for this being my front garden. I'm going to want to go a decent way in if it's going to look good. I'll probably end up chucking out a lot of this. In actual fact, it might actually be worth getting rid of this entire, hilly portion, because that way you'd have a flat and safe passage from my house to this house, to the nether portal, to the end portal, and it would just be so much cooler. By the way, that was me. That was So yeah, I've got a lot to do and very little recording space to do it in, so I'm going to build this entire front porch thing here. It's just going to be me placing gravel, cobblestone and andesite this whole area, so it's really not going to be that fun for you guys. So I'll just start gathering resources and actually building the thing, and I'll be back when I have actually done that. And here we go. That is our completed front garden kind of area. I think it looks pretty cool. Obviously, since it's a random pattern, it's kind of difficult to do in a way that you haven't got too much of one thing in one place or too much of the other in another place, But it took me a lot of time to gather the resources because they're not the most easy to find things. I do have a few stacks of extra stuff left over, but yeah. So on this sort of front lawn, I'm hoping to have enough space to have like a stable kind of thing for my horses, or at the moment horse, because I've only got donkey at the moment. But also on the very end of the driveway, I'm going to have a road that connects my house to the ender base, and hopefully after a while we'll end up with a sort of settlement, a little village if you will. At some point I need to work on what this is going to be. I don't know if I've already gave it away yet, but I'm gonna have a go at keeping it a surprise. And I might do that in the next episode. It's nothing too exciting, and it probably won't be fully working, or it won't be working at full power in the next episode unless I do a whole lot of work on that, and that alone. But that's what I'm going to be working on next time. This time, I'm not sure if it's going to be enough video footage for it to constitute a whole episode so far, so I would like to build a little tribute to Mumbo's Hermitcraft series, or by adding the Peace, Love and Plants Volkswagen camper van in my driveway. I think it would look cool. It'd be a nice tribute, and I think I built one before, but from a magma tutorial. And guess what? I'm now going to be getting rid of most of this hill. Now, considering the fact that this goes all the way back to the old house, it may take a while. I may even end up just getting rid of this portion of it, because even that is just massive. So we'll see how far I go. I'll come back when I'm done, because again, this is very boring work and I doubt you'll want to watch every second of it, even in time lapse. So I'm just going to get on with all this. See ya. But well, it seems I've started a raid. They turned to zombie pigmen, so that sucks. But I accidentally started a raid. There was a pillager patrol, and I got too close to my house with my clearing out of land. So here I go. Huh? They shall returneth and fight me once more. Where are they? Can't actually see them. Oh, there they are. Oh, okay. I don't even have any ranged weapons I can smash them with. And they're back. That guy sucks, and I hate that guy. I really don't like you. Oh, I have an idea. I think what you do to kill this guy is you get him into some water. And he can't do anything. Yes! Go, go, go. Oh, hey! Ah! I have done it. But yeah, that happened as well. These guys all turned into zombie piglins. All of them? No! It's getting night time. Look how far I've come though. I can pretty much see my house from over here if I turn my render distance up. Also, the copper is oxidizing on the Volkswagen van. That's going to be my pillager wall. My wall of murder. Look at that. It's done, I think. Or as done as I'd like it to be. Now, obviously, there's this hill here. But honestly, it's that far away from my house, so I don't see very much point in leaving it, to be honest. I think I'll probably just end up giving it a bit more of a gradual slope. I've also left this, because I don't know what I'll end up doing with that. I'll make some sort of housing for it or something. But now, the logical thing to do is going to be to fill in all of this stony area, which looks disgusting and ugly, with beautiful grassland where the horses, the cows, and whatever that's a horse, can enjoy. Oh, But yeah, so this is going to be another long, long, long thing that I have to do now. So I guess I'll just see you when that's all done. And there we have it, folks. A fully grassy land. Now, of course there are still some minor hills around here that I might want to work on in the future. Perhaps build them up to be something else, or just demolish them completely. But for now, we've got a nice large area of flat land to work with, and a nice visible pathway right back home. Or at least that's home for now. I haven't really made this into much of a home. It's more of a giant creepy mansion. Have you even seen this thing in the rain? It's horrifying. And so that's all the stone I've got. I've got all that stone to... Oh. Yeah, so I've got all that stone, all that stone, all that stone, all that stone. I've got all this grass, all this dirt, all that grass, all that dirt. So yeah, that's a lot of stuff. I'm not sure what I want to do with that. Obviously, I'm gonna want to organise some of that at least. Oh, and there's more stone there too. So now I've got a lovely driveway, a lovely view that you can actually see because there's not a massive hill right in front of my garden. I've got a lovely Volkswagen camper designed by not me, but Mumbo Jumbo. And hopefully in the future I'll have a back garden too. But for now, that's going to have to be it, I'm afraid, because I've got no more energy for the massive landscaping projects. I'm going to need to make an actual storage system, rather than just have this little wall of utilities. But for now, this is all that I've got, really. I'd like to have like different corners available for different things, like an enchantment table corner, I don't know, brewing corner here would be cool. Basic utilities over there, perhaps some storage stuff on that wall. And then, once I get even more stuff, I'll have sort of somewhere underground probably, where you can end up actually getting loads more stuff, and it would be really, really cool. That also needs to get done, but I did say I'd do that in the next episode. It is a lot more complicated, so I'm going to have to actually prepare for that one. Should I just claim some of this? Oh no, I didn't have my other pickaxe. How am I going to get up here now? I'm going to have to use that. Oh! Oh, I thought that would have been the end. Let's build up again. Right. Now, let's get started. Wow. That's a lot. I think that's about double what I had originally. Let's build up the rest of this 34. So, I have a new project. I have 4 animals, 3 cats, 1 dog. And now, I have to make them feel at home. Because, let's face it, there's not a lot to do here if you're an animal. Now, one thing that I really like to build is a nice doggy kennel. It's really cool. It's really quite cheap. It's a design by a YouTuber whose name I just forgot. And I always build it. I build it all the time. All the time. And you need only a few things. So if I just go and grab those things, I shall be back with you in just a second. So, this is all you're going to need. Or all I'm going to need. There's a mini tutorial here that I might just do for you. I'm going to build it here so the dog will have this bit to sit in. It's rather small, but I think it's quite cute and I like it a lot, so it's a good design in my opinion. You stick that in there, those there, 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 there. Doggy in. There! There it is, George's doggy den. I'm gonna just bring him over. Now if George would like to step into your own house, come on. Go on, step into your doggy den. Come on, you got this. It's a bit tight, but he's a small animal, so he'll fit very well. And then you just shut him in there. Lovely. Lovely. And he likes it, look. He loves it in George's doggy den. So now I'm gonna have to do some cat things. Now I think Magma also did a cat thing too, but I'd have to look that up. So again, I will be back in a minute. Here I am again with some cool cat things that I'm gonna make today, right now, here. We're gonna have 2 chests like that, and we're gonna have 1, 2, a log like that, some stairs like that, 2 more of those like that. I won't do the trapdoors on the back actually. Put that there, that there, that there. Oh, that is not supposed to go there. That, and that. So we're gonna have cat house put on there. Oh dear, I'm moving. And that is a lovely, lovely looking cat house. Very basic, very cool, and I like it a lot. So I'm not sure if it's really meant for 3 cats, but it's all I could do for now. It's cool. I'll add another one on. I could do another one of each on the other side. Oh, hello. Would you like to hop on here, my good cats? You can be the okay. You can all of you can get on here if you want. Just there you are. Go on. Go on. Don't be shy. Don't be shy. Come on. Come on, kitty. Don't be shy. Get on here, please. I'm begging you. Haha, yes. They're all in. They love it. Yeah, I think I should actually. What are you all doing? Get back in here. Now. Obviously I'm not the best cat keeper. Up them stairs. Go on. Now you sit. And you sit. I don't want you to come back here. Alright. Very good. They won't teleport to me now. Now you... Can you also get on here? There! A1, A2, A1, 2, 3. What's this? You might be asking. Well, it's a new thing, obviously. I'm building a farm. Now it's not too impressive. I didn't do a whole lot of planning. It's basically just going to be a bit of a farm where I can do farming. It's going to be for the following, not those. It's going to be wheat, beetroot, carrots, potatoes, melons, pumpkin, sugarcane, cactus, chorus fruit, nether wart, sweet berries, and bamboo. I'm going to have an animal farm too, but not in here. It's going to be somewhere else. I don't know where it's going to be. In addition to that, I also built some roads, because I'm hoping that at some point we'll have a nice little civilization going, with some towns and all that stuff. It's going to look cool, but it's obviously going to take a while, and I'm going to have to do these things bit by bit, starting with, of course, your basic necessities. So I've got 16 spaces here for 16 different things. Unfortunately, I only have 12 of these, I think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, I only have 12 of those. So I don't know what to do with that. I could shorten it down to just 8. So there, we've got our farms ready to go. So I'll catch up to you once that's done. I seriously don't think it's going to be that fun to watch. Also, my computer is still not that fast. So yeah, I'll see you in a minute. Goodbye. It's pretty much done. With regards to the actual building part of it. You can see there's some bits that are sort of missing because I haven't had time to, grab the seeds off it. But when you look at it from up above, it's pretty impressive. There's a lot of space for each resource. Like, you got a lot of space to go. And I'm quite proud of the melon and pumpkin spot because it's like a whole aisle. Either side is going to have the products growing on them. And what you can do is you just grab an axe, run up the side, speed all the way up the end and back. It's going to be amazing. This is going to be for chorus fruit, so I'm not leaving it empty for animals or anything. It's for chorus fruit, so it's going to end up being useful at some point. But I've either lost it, or I died and lost it. With the chorus flowers I'm talking about. Vegans, look away. I won't kill the horse. The horses are lovely. I love horses. But yeah, that's basically the end of this episode. I have realised how much I've been recording for each episode. I record loads. In fact, I believe if I just open up my folder, this isn't even including this part of the video. It's been minute 51, so it's only a couple of 100 megabytes so far. This particular clip. All of this episode videos, excluding this clip, is 57.0 gigabytes. Just for reference there. Usually it's about 60 gigabytes per one of these Foxbot survival videos, which is a lot. But it's like 10 o'clock right now, so I want to finish up. I'll be back later with some more. Don't forget to like, subscribe and whatnot, and check out Fox, I guess. See you later.